Chinese New Year is one of the two biggest movie releasing seasons in China, the other being the 1st October national holidays. Traditionally, the biggest movies of the year are released in this period with an emphasis on family and children's movies. Last year, the mega hits Detective Chinatown 3 and Hi Mom graced the New Year period, and this year, a few New Year's acting favourites return to strike box office gold. Subject to the typical Chinese government last-minute changes, these are the 8 movies set to release on the 1st of February 2022. We've ranked them in order we think will be the most popular, but we've also included the Douban user excitement score as well, which is the number of people who are interested in the particular movie. Welcome to Asian film fans, this is the 8 blockbuster movies set to release on Chinese New Year 2022. This does seem like the obvious choice for most popular Chinese New Year film, considering the original movie is the highest earning box office film of all time in China, and it was only released 3 months ago, back on the 1st of October 2021, so it's incredible to think that a sequel is being released so quickly. Reuniting all the cast and crew from the first film, Watergate Bridge continues to follow the brothers Chan Li and Wan Li as the battle in Korea moves to the Hangang Bridge, which was used as an escape route for the US forces stationed there. At a time of heightened patriotism in China and riding the coattails of success from the first film, we have no doubt this will be the #1 film this Chinese New Year. However, Douban users disagree with us, ranking this as 4th, with only 31,000 users expressing interest in watching this one.
新中国万岁！新中国万岁！新中国万岁！新中国万岁！
Also originally known as 4Cs, this drama movie could be the feel-good hit of the season. Traditionally, family movies are the most popular for Chinese New Year, and with an incredible cast including Lu Haoran from Detective Chinatown, Liu Haochun from Cliffwalkers, Shen Ten and Ying Zheng from Pegasus, and Hong Kong's Jordan Chan, this could be just the right movie for right now. Popular Chinese author turned director Han Han, who steered the Shen Ten comedy hit Pegasus a few years ago, is behind this drama about a recently reunited father and son who decide to take a motorcycle trip on an unknown journey. This might be the surprise hit of the season and could usurp Watergate Bridge as the #1 film, but we don't think so. However, again, Douban users disagree, with 63,000 users expressing interest in this film, making it the #1 most anticipated film of the season.
并肩茫茫人野花。
Do you know who one of the hottest actors in Asia is right now? It's Jackson Yi, and this is his second film releasing in Chinese New Year, the other being Watergate Bridge. And this movie has Chinese New Year hit written all over it. This movie is going for the feels. Yi plays Jing Hao, a 20-year-old man who moves to Shenzhen with his younger sister to start a new life. But she needs an expensive surgery, and Jing gets a great opportunity to help her out, only he suffers a series of setbacks that will test his resolve. Written and directed by Mu Yiwen, who is responsible for the fantastic film Dying to Survive. If anyone can make a movie like this become a hit, it'll be Jackson Yi. While we think this movie will be the 3rd most popular film, Douban users are rating this as 2nd, with 55,000 users expressing interest in the film.
是工人吧你们？黑社会吧？
少废话。
Not all Chinese New Year films have to be serious, and indeed with the success of Detective Chinatown and Hi Mum last year, it's proof that the humble comedy film drives audiences. So while we've ranked this film as 4th, this title could surprise everyone and end up much higher. With the star power of Ma Li and Ai Len leading this one, this crazy comedy film about a man who dreams of being a comedian are tested when he is convinced to act in a dangerous scam. However, unbeknownst to him, he's also involved in a more ridiculous and very real plot. This might not sound too appealing to the West, but no doubt with the cast of this one, there will be strong appeal domestically. Douban users actually ranked this 5th, with only 7,500 users expressing interest in the title.
作为一个顶尖的杀手，要把身体的任何一个部位都训练成致命的武器，比如我的中指。教你的人把枪放下。
Another Chinese New Year, another Boonie Bears movie. Due to the shutdown of cinemas in 2020, the film set to release then was postponed until 2021. So for Boonie Bears fans, and there are strangely a lot of you, this means 2 movies in 2 years. Xiong and Xiong are always getting into crazy scenarios to protect their forest, but this movie sees Xiong accidentally merging with a meteorite after it crashes on Earth and becoming a super bear with alien wisdom. Sounds crazy, sounds fun, and sounds like just the perfect film for a family with a few kids looking for some light entertainment. Boonie Bears films are always colourful, and this is no different, but these movies tend to find more success in streaming than in cinema, so while we think it might be 5th, Douban users ranked it as 6th, with less than 3,000 expressing interest in the film, which makes sense given the intended audience. This will be a real test of audience patriotism, with yet another war-based movie being released for Chinese New Year. But we think there can be only one winner, and it won't be this film, which is a real shame as it's being directed by Zhang Yimou and his daughter Zhang Mo, so the pedigree behind this one is definitely top shelf. It wouldn't be a Yimou movie without Zhang Yu, who makes an appearance here, which is based on the true story of a sniper who killed or injured 214 American soldiers in 32 days during the Korean War. Yes, this is another Korean War movie that no doubt is bound to stir up more controversy. We may be wrong, but we don't think there'll be an appetite for 2 violent war movies during the traditional family New Year period. But Douban users disagree. This movie is actually 3rd in the user interest rankings, with 35,000 users showing interest, ranking this film higher than Watergate Bridge. Time will tell if this movie will be a success or not. The final 2 titles on this list are animation films aimed squarely at children and their long-suffering parents who need to sit through them as well. This movie takes the well-known characters of Pleasant Goat and Big Wolf and throws them into a basketball scenario where they need to rebound and find their love of the game after they lose the finals of a top basketball competition. This one will most likely be a bigger hit on streaming than in cinema, and we can't see this film getting a long cinema run. The Douban crowd doesn't seem to be a fan either, with just over 2,500 users expressing interest and ranking 7th out of 8th. And poor number 8, with a title that has a misplaced comma in it. It should read Run Tiger, Run, not Run, Tiger Run. This stylistic animated film has a plotline we can't quite make much sense of, being something about a young boy whose parents abandon him, and he is then given the task of protecting a key artifact or going on a journey of discovery as he grows up. Not our cup of tea, but the animation looks nice, so it might be worth checking out once it hits streaming. Unfortunately, Douban users aren't too excited either, with only 600 users expressing interest in the film. So these are the upcoming 2022 Chinese New Year movie releases. Which ones do you think will be the most popular, and what movies do you want to see? As always, thank you for watching. Press the like button if you enjoyed, and we will catch you next time.